a video on my top 10 drugstore products that you need to own. So these are my favorite from the drugstore, 10 products. I do not have any Makeup Geek and I do not have any ColourPop in this video. Although those are drugstore prices, I would consider them drugstore because they are actually cheaper than 90% of drugstore makeup. But you do have to order them online, and times that I have included them as drugstore, I get a lot of comments saying they're not drugstore because you can't buy them at a drugstore. So these are all items that you could walk your little self into a drugstore or Ulta or Target and purchase these. So these are 10 drugstore products that you should own if you don't have already. So if you want to see what my favorite drugstore products are, then just stay tuned. So the first product is a product that I'm wearing. I'm wearing quite a few of these, a couple of them. And yes, the first product, foundation. This foundation is amazing. There's two different ones here. There is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow and the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. So depending on your skin tone, whether you are oily or if you are dry or normal or combination, one of these should work for you. I love the Pro Matte if I want, you know, a more matte look throughout the day. I have normal sort of combo skin, so I can wear both of these. This does not make me greasy and this does not make me overly dry. The thing I love about this matte foundation is even if you have more drier skin, it's not going to like suck all the moisture out of your face. It just gives you more of that demi-matte finish, so it's not going to have any sheen or shine to it. There's not going to be a glow. It lasts all day, and you just add your glow where you want it with your highlighter. The Pro Glow is going to be a glowy foundation that is going to be luminous and glowy, but without sparkle or glitter. There's a lot of drugstore like glow foundations or luminous foundations that really are just foundation with like glitter specks in it. One of those being the CoverGirl Luminous. I can't stand that one because if I step out in the sun, I can see the glitter all over my face. This does not have glitter, does not have shimmer in it. It's just a beautiful, luminous, glowy foundation that makes your skin just look radiant and healthy. Now, if one of these is too matte or too glowy, you can always mix them together. I've done that as well, and it's just a beautiful kind of best of both worlds. You don't get an overly glow, but it's not overly matte. However, both of these are amazing. If you haven't tried these, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. It is probably in my top 3 foundations ever. These are fantastic. Since we're talking about foundation, let's talk about the Real Techniques Complexion Sponge. I prefer this over the Beauty Blender. The last few Beauty Blenders I have purchased, I bought them in a set from Sephora with like the Beauty Blender cleanser. Those Beauty Blenders seem to be a little bit of a different shape and a little bit smaller, and they're super firm. This, I've just never had inconsistency with the Real Techniques Complexion Sponge. I've continued to repurchase it. You can get a 2-pack for, I believe, $10. They're always doing buy one, get one 40% off, or even on Amazon, all sorts of deals with these Real Techniques sponges. The buy one, get one 40% off is usually at Ulta. And I just love them. I love the shape. You do get the pointy end on one side, and then you have a flat end on the other side, which if you love to bake your face, which I don't really do very often, but if you do and you have this damp, it works great to just press that into your powder and go right under your eye. It works fantastic if you're wanting to sharpen up your contour line. Really, I just find that this is much more versatile and does a lot more than the Beauty Blender does as far as the shape of it. And I love the texture, consistency, bouncy, squishiness of it. So if you haven't tried this yet, you're gonna save a lot of money, and I think you're gonna like it more than the Beauty Blender. So another tool I'm gonna talk about is this little baby here. This is by e.l.f. I think it's called their buffing brush. And as you can see here, it is it's not a round brush, it's like a fat, chunky fan brush. Now I love this if I'm going to go for more of a bronzer look versus like a chiseled contour look, and I will just put this in my bronzing powder and I just kind of buff it in here. You can buff it along the hairline. There's something about the density and the fluffiness. Can you see all my powder coming off there? There's something about the density, the fluffiness, and the size of this that just makes that really beautiful bronzed, sun-kissed look. haven't found a powder it doesn't look good with. It doesn't go on splotchy, it doesn't go on streaky, and it just buffs it in so nicely. So if you are looking for a more bronze look versus a chiseled contour look, I highly recommend checking out this brush, and I think it's like $6. Now, my favorite under eye setting powder, you guys, this is so good, I'm almost out. This is the NYX, or as Ted calls it, the New York X HD finishing powder. I was just sent from Clarisonic their loose version of just the translucent one, which I'm pretty sure I've tried that before, but this one is the banana powder. And it's a yellow based powder, but it's not very yellow. Now, if you guys follow you know, any sort of cosmetic, beauty industry, whatever, you know that the Ben Nye banana powder was like what they used on Kim Kardashian. And once everybody found that out, everyone goes and gets the banana powder, and it does not work for everybody. If you are fair, it will not work for you. It's gonna be way, way, way too yellow. But this is actually a very, very subtle pale yellow. And honestly, I don't even notice any sort of yellowy underneath the eyes. It doesn't leave any trace actually, and it doesn't make my concealer crease. It sets it so beautifully. You can use a brush. I usually use a damp beauty blender or Real Techniques complexion sponge. I put it in there and then I pat it in, and it just does such a good job of setting my under eye concealer. It does a nice job of sharpening up my contour if I need it to. They have a few different shades, I think a green and a purple, and the yellow is by far my favorite, and that one is in the shade Banana. So I think Ulta makeup would be considered drugstore because their price point is right on par with all the other drugstore brands. So these are their velvet blushes, and this is in the shade Naive, which is absolutely beautiful. It's a dusty rosy pink. It is what is on my cheeks today, and these just blend so beautifully. They actually remind me a lot of Makeup Geek blushes. Here's a Makeup Geek blush in Cherish. These colors actually look pretty spot on. Yeah, I think Cherish has just a slight bit more peach to it. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that on my arm, but that one's Naive and that one's Cherish. But honestly, on your cheek, you're not gonna notice a difference. So I'm wearing Naive, I really love it. When you see them in the pan, Cherish does look much more peachy than Naive, but in the swatches, it's literally gonna look like the same blush. So absolutely love these Ulta blushes. They're creamy, they're smooth. Makeup Geek blushes are probably one of my favorite brand of blushes and texture and formula. So these ones being so similar I just love it because they have quite a few shades too. So again, this one's in Naive. So in a haul recently, I showed 3 other shades, I think, of this. So I will link that down below, or just look at my recent Sephora haul or new in makeup haul, and there's swatches of those, but absolutely love these. All right, some eye products. Essence. Now these are super, super cheap, and if you are a fan of metallic eyeshadows, I think you'll really like these. This is the Essence eyeshadow in Sandy Says Hello, and it's a beautiful, like, rosy gold color, or it's a little bit more of a champagne. It's got like a slight pink undertone. This could actually be used as a highlighter. It's a really gorgeous, very subtle champagne, but do you see the reflection in that? Really, really pretty. And if you are a silvery taupe person, you will love this one in Party All Night. And these are their Metallic Effect eyeshadows, and you can get these at Ulta. Again, super beautiful. This one's a gorgeous taupe, which I'm a huge fan of taupes. That used to be like my favorite color eyeshadow. So this one right here is Party All Night. Okay, for highlight, this little baby has won my heart. This is the Revolution Makeup Revolution London Shimmer Brick and Radiant. I can't stop talking about it because it's just so beautiful. Just a fantastic highlight. It goes on so nicely. You can see here it has like such a metallic highlighting effect. You can wear it. I love piling this over the Cover FX custom drops, but we're not going to talk about those today because this is about drugstore. But do you see that? It's just a beautiful, very dramatic highlight. If you like a big bam highlight, you will absolutely love this. You can get these at Ulta. Oh, absolutely adore this. There is another shade too that's a more bronze shade, so make sure if you want the highlighty one, this one is in Radiant. Okay, 2 different lip products. The first is what I'm wearing. These are new. These are the Color Jolt from Maybelline Intense Lip Paint. I only have this shade. I picked it up at Target. Really love it. It goes on so nice and beautiful. This one is in Berry Naughty, and it has a little spongy tip applicator, and it just applies so nicely. It's so easy to put on. It's not messy. It doesn't slip and slide. There's another Maybelline one that comes in the tube. I hate those. I felt like they just didn't go on very nicely. This goes on beautifully. There's a bunch of different colors, and I really, really like it, and they're so, 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 so comfortable. The other lip products are these NYX High Voltage lipsticks. I finished the one in Flutter Kiss, which is like my all-time favorite color, but a few other colors that I really like. This one is called Wine and Dine, and I think I have a try-on video where I try all these on. I'll try to remember to link that. But this one is Wine and Dine, beautiful color, very similar to what I'm wearing. And another one is Stone. If you like kind of that gray nude lip, this one is really pretty. And like I said, I'll link that video down below if you want to see swatches of all of them, because there's so many different colors. But these NYX High Voltage are super pigmented, creamy. They last a good while on the lips. They're so comfortable, easy to work with. They don't slip and slide all over. The NYX High Voltage are just some of my all-time favorite. If you have not tried these, I highly recommend them. You will not be disappointed. I've never heard anyone say a bad thing about these. And I know now that I said that, someone in the comment is going to say something bad about these, but not gonna change my mind. I love these, they're so good. And the last is these Jane water resistant liquid liners. I have so many different colors of these and I love them. The other day I did like this kind of brownish gray matte smoky eye, and I lined with black, and then I went over like the top of the line, the top of the wing with this color called Golden Black. This is so pretty. I really love, first of all, their black liner is matte black and it's so jet black. And these glitter ones are so beautiful. This one's kind of like an olivey green. And this one is called Golden Black, I think. Is that what I just said? Yeah, Golden Black. It has a little brush tip applicator. There's so many beautiful colors. Highly recommend checking these out. This one is in the color Metallic Lilac. And it's a beautiful purple. So if you like to do like the double winged liner, or you like to do like a colorful liner with the top of the wing being a like glittery metallic, these are super great. They last all day. I mean, look at how beautiful that green is and that purple. I kind of want to do a green and purple look now. I feel like I have a couple of those already on my channel, but me and olive green, you know, olive green with red hair just looks bomb. So anyways, these are some of my top 10 favorite drugstore products that if you have not tried, you are missing out. You need to try these. I feel like for the most part, almost everything in here with the exception of like maybe these two products have been talked about a lot. These two, everyone's talking about these because they're freaking amazing. This has been around a while, but I figure like most of the stuff I talked about is not too heavily talked about on YouTube. So I hope that this gave you some great ideas of some new drugstore products to try. I would love to know what your favorite drugstore products are in the comments down below. I'm always looking for recommendations. I love drugstore products, even though I use a lot of high-end stuff. I am a big fan of the drugstore. So I know all of my other subscribers on here who are looking for budget-friendly, drugstore, easily accessible products would love recommendations as well. So make sure you leave your favorite drugstore products in the comments below. And if you have something that's super exciting and super great that you just love, especially if it's not talked a lot about on YouTube, please leave that in the comments below and share with us like your hidden gems, favorite drugstore stuff. So I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Don't forget to press that little thumbs up button. It really does help me, and leave your comments in the comment section below and I will be responding back to those. And if you are not following me, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of those, make sure you're following me. I have started doing a new like workout routine. Y'all want like workout videos. And I am and have been posting some of my workouts on Snapchat because I've been dragging Ted with me to the gym, and I am doing a lot of the Katie Hearn Fitness, her spring challenge stuff. So let me just tell you that is very, very hard work. And I'm more tired than I've ever been working out. But I feel like my arms are getting way more definition than they ever have before. And I'm gonna do a whole video about this, a body image and stuff. I'm just gonna do a whole video because I've been dealing with some stuff with working out and pant size changing, pant size going up and being like, what the heck, I'm working out, why am I going up in pant size, and gaining weight and having the, I don't know, I've always been a tiny person, and so like you guys, I'm going off on a tangent. If you want to see a video about body image and working out and fitness and your body changing and all of that, and just kind of my personal journey in the last, I don't know, month with that, then leave a comment down below and I will do a whole video on that, because Lord knows I've been having some like internal struggles, and if you guys want to hear about it and you want to share your stuff, I would love that. So leave in the comments below, thumbs up this video if you want to see a fitness. Oh, and leave the like little muscle emoji in the comments, and then I know you want to do that. You want that kind of video. So y'all, I hope you have a fantastic day. I love that I say y'all and I'm not from the South, but I hope you guys had such a great day, and thank you guys so much for watching my videos and continuing to support my channel. I love you guys, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye!